All right, turning to the forecast now, taking a live look. Wow, just a really clear, beautiful night. But notice the temperature there in the corner, 35 degrees. It is chilly out there, Lisa.
Very, very cold. In fact, it was significantly colder today, about 5 to 10 degrees colder, depending on where you were. 39 was that official high temperature this afternoon. Now, the record lowest high temperature, 27, so not quite record-breaking, but it is cold, which means these temperatures are going to continue to drop tonight. That's going to be the big story, at least in the immediate future here. Freezing already in Bellingham, 28 degrees in Arlington, 31 Whidbey Island, Port Angeles, so freezing all across the North Sound, including Everett. And temperatures in the central South Sound hovering just above freezing, mid-upper 30s for most of us, 20s for the passes like Snoqualmie Pass at 21. But it feels like it's freezing. For most of us out there, like Chehalis, all the way to Seattle, feels like 18 degrees in Bellingham because of those wind speeds, gusting up to around 30 miles an hour. Now, get ready for those gusty winds for tomorrow. You are going to notice them picking up in the day as we get ready for a new system. But when we're waking up, we're going to be pretty quiet for a lot of us. Temperatures are going to fall into the mid-upper 20s for most of us. So it is going to be very cold tomorrow morning. Make sure you bundle up, take those precautions tonight. And then as this cold air remains in place, now we're going to get ready for some precipitation. So when we wake up, 7 o'clock in the morning, quiet, cloud cover greeting us, not a bad commute out, but we're all preparing for some of that lowland snow. So fast forwarding right around 10 o'clock, again, most of us quiet, watching for some snow to kind of trickle in the Cascades and along the Olympic Peninsula, like Forks, Neah Bay, stretching further south across the northern half of the Olympic Peninsula. And then that rain. So some of that snow transitioning into rain for portions of Grace Harbor, Westport, watching for Hoquiam as well. And then that snow also picking up in Mason County and parts of Thurston County by 12 o'clock. But fast forwarding by 5 o'clock, a lot of that snow could transition into rain for those in Olympia and also into Shelton before it continues to accumulate for those in the Hood Canal, stretching up into Everett, the North Sound. That's that sweet spot I want to watch out for tomorrow. That's where I think we're going to see heavy accumulation lasting several hours before it transitions into rain overnight. So as that snow turns into rain, the temperatures are actually going to peak tomorrow evening versus tomorrow afternoon. That's why we're seeing those changes taking place. But that snow could continue to accumulate for the lowlands. Again, watching for areas like Everett, stretching all the way down into Linwood and over into the Hood Canal portions like Silverdale, watching for Port Townsend as well for some of those higher snow totals, and especially into the foothills and the Cascades. That's where we're expecting heavy snow. By Wednesday morning, all of that kind of dies down. Again, that transition taking place, some of that turning into rain. Then we're going to get ready for a new system. But this particular one, which is giving us that lowland snow, so far the trend of this is moving further north, which means a little less snow, which is some good news because the timing of this, not the best. This is happening on that commute home. But if this moves a little bit further south, that will mean more snow for our area. So when it comes to that accumulation, we talked about that winter storm watch in place, 4 to 8 inches possible for the lowlands, which is clearly showing up from Bellingham, stretching in Everett by tomorrow, even into the Hood Canal. Portions of Seattle around 2, possibly even 3 inches of accumulation, stretching into areas like Redmond and Issaquah. Down across the South Sound, you'll probably see a little bit of that accumulation, but remember, it quickly turns into rain, so it's not going to be as messy and sloppy for that commute home tomorrow, and seeing some of that accumulation along portions of the coast like Forks and Neah Bay. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast, giving you some time to absorb this tonight. 28 degrees, very cold tonight, but quiet. Then we're going to get ready for some of that lowland snow tomorrow. Heavy mountain snow. The wind speeds are going to pick up, gusts up to around 30 to 35 miles an hour. And then we're going to continue with that wintry mix kind of on and off throughout the 7-day forecast.